Hello and welcome to the All Night Gamers Podcast, episode 131. Hi, hello, hi. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining us for another edition of the show. Full squad's back. We're in full force again this week. What's up, everybody? How we
Hello.
feeling?
Okay.
Hello.
I'm exhausted. Yeah, I'm exhausted.
It's fair enough.
Yeah, I finally had a weekend, like actually 2 whole days where I didn't work. That was crazy.
That's
I
insane.
bet.
Can't imagine.
Yeah, I was unable to get away with an easy Friday though. Had to work a full day. That was unfortunate, but I'll take what I can get anyway.
In 13 days that I haven't done anything like go to the parks or I just got to stay home and do nothing.
Sometimes that's
Like,
best.
I didn't go to work and I didn't go to the park. Sometimes you just need that.
Yeah. Although I didn't do nothing, I got caught up on all my chores. I finally went to a grocery store like in person and like got food. It's whack.
That's insane.
Yeah. All right.
I need to do that.
It's I don't know why it's so hard to get me to go because whenever I get back from the grocery store, I feel good because there's food everywhere.
We have food. I just need to, actually use it. No, you have spinach puffs. That also counts as food. Probably. Maybe.
I'd assume so.
You tell me what a spinach puff is. The thing that Kronk makes in the Emperor's New Groove.
I assume some sort of savory flavored pastry that has spinach in it and most likely some kind of cheese.
It certainly has spinach in
I'm glad we figured that out one quickly.
it.
Okay, let's get into this. So, starting off with Chunky is alive. I have no idea what this was, and I thought it would be funnier if I just didn't try to figure it out before the show.
um,
So, please
let's
enlighten me.
go.
Who is Chunky?
Okay. Chunky Kong from DK64.
And why is he alive?
Okay.
Who let him back in?
The meme for years is Chunky's dead. Like people would parody the song. Like someone did it a very long time ago, so people would bring it up all the time. He's dead because of the song at the beginning of the game, because he'd never been seen again, but he's in the Mario trailer. Alongside Diddy, Dixie, and maybe Cranky Kong. I don't know. Cranky Kong is in there, but I don't think he's by the. He looks like a. There's some Kong that looks like a king, so I don't know. But Chunky Kong is alive.
I didn't even know he
Nice.
died.
I didn't either.
Sad.
I've seen like a lot of memes of the DK rap, but never one about like DK Chunky's dead.
You've never heard that. That's exactly how it goes.
You've never heard of that?
No, literally I have not.
That's crazy.
DK
I've
rap
heard
and
that
everything is
before,
normal,
but
but
I didn't
Chunky's dead.
realize.
That's the
That's 4 months ago. No, wait, it's the 4 years ago one. Okay, here, I'm gonna put this in the chat.
Well, all right, he's alive. I'll watch that after the show,
Yeah,
so
sure.
audio doesn't blare through on the recording. Okay. Capcom Showcase overview. So, did anybody watch this live?
No. Yeah.
Nope.
Okay, when did you have time to watch it live? No, I watched it later, right? Yeah, because we skipped through it. Oh yeah, we did skip through it.
I did not watch it at all, but you guys probably know Spawn Wave on YouTube one of the news
Yeah.
guys. Yeah, I usually watch him most days. So I got filled in from him on what was going here. But let's run through what's let's see what they went through. I know they released a Resident Evil demo, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
That's sounding interesting because there's some things you can unlock in the demo for the demo, not for the main game.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll get to that. But let's see. So started off with a new trailer for Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak, the expansion, which launches on June 30th. Wait, I was gonna say that is already out and everything's done with that. Why is there no show? Why is there
Hunter
no?
was at the showcase.
Yeah, I know it was there, but it's not like unveiled to be coming out. It already came out. Hello? Okay, let's try this one. Yeah. So talked about the Resident Evil 4 demo that's out now. Trial version is dubbed the Chainsaw demo. It has no time limit. Players can try it as many times as they want. It appears to place players in the very beginning chapter of the game. So yeah, that's out now to go try.
Cool.
Exo Primal got a release date and a beta. It's officially coming out on July 14th with an open beta running from March 17th to 19th, which is this coming weekend, right? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Also launching day one on Game Pass. So Xbox revenue down.
Well, money go down, numbers down.
They also had a bunch more details on the game's survival pass, its pre-order bonuses, and a deluxe edition that'll include some fancy digital extras. Isn't everybody concerned about Exo Primal? I've heard a lot of about it.
I have heard nothing about it,
I've
but
also heard
that doesn't
nothing about
surprise
it.
me. All I've really done lately is work or sleep.
I feel that.
I am not to bring it up on the show too much, but house hunting sucks. Very stressful.
Xbox revenue down, housing
housing
availability down.
housing availability very down. I need numbers to go up. Except for
Be
the cost.
careful. Be careful what you
things.
wish for, Cameron.
I was
Numbers are
gonna
already going
say.
up pretty hard, bro.
Numbers go up except for the cost of things.
That's the one thing that's going up right now.
I know, it's very unfortunate.
Cameron, careful, because then tax numbers go up, bro.
Oh God. You shoot everyone in the foot.
Honestly, bro.
Cooper, can you name one tax that's relevant to
Income
that statement?
tax.
Did you say Apex?
Income tax. Apex.
Apex. It's a tax on
This
your
year, we're
soul.
giving everybody's tax refunds in the forms of Apex digital currency.
Yeah.
Now that is the happiest sounding
Apex
angry mob
code.
I've ever seen.
Oh Lord.
It's almost like I don't even think I can make original game jokes anymore. Everything's just a Scott the Woz quote at this point. It's like everything's a JoJo reference. Everything's a Scott the Woz reference.
He just got so many jokes at this point.
Yeah, he's kind of covered all bases.
For real.
Quite jealous.
Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak did get announced to be coming to PlayStation, Xbox, and PC on April 28th. That's the release date we're looking for. The expansion will include everything up to date, everything up to free title update 3. And they will also be hosting another digital event focused on the game's next update in April.
Yeah.
Capcom's
talked
getting
about-
a... Oh, wait, what?
Mega Man Battle Network. That's in game. What's they?
Oh yeah, they did their same bullshit, like they did with the Legacy Collection. So you have two collections releasing on the same day.
Let's see. Yeah, okay. Let's see. General overview of gameplay was shown. The game will include all 499 patch cards that were only originally available in Japan. These can be used in Meta Man Battle Network through 4 through 6. It also adds Buster Max mode, which makes the game easier by powering up Buster shots by 100. In addition to that, the final game will include an art gallery that includes over 1,000 illustrations.
Wow.
Sick.
Dang.
Ghost Trick Phantom Detective is coming in June, on June 30th.
Man, that one looked cool.
Yeah, I'm excited for this.
Yeah.
It's a very expensive DS game now.
Street Fighter 6 gets its final commentator. Hikaru Takahashi.
Someone famous in Japan.
Yeah, this Japanese actress will join previously announced commentators, including WWE superstar Zelina Vega. Okay. Let's see. Capcom also revealed that Street Fighter 6 will be featured during its Pro Tour 2023 esports series. The first place winner will receive $1 million.
What the?
Holy.
Time to buy Street Fighter, boys.
Oh my God,
Boys,
we're going crazy.
Okay.
The people who are at like the top of the leaderboards have already designed their house. Like, let's be honest.
Oh, absolutely.
Jesus, dude.
1 mil.
Hello, manager. Yes, I am quitting to grind Street Fighter for $1 million.
And then you place second.
Manager, I am
Really
once again
sucks.
asking for my job back.
I mean, if you play second, you could get them views online. Like for Twitch. People will be like, I want to watch more of this guy.
Not necessarily.
I don't think many people are going to watch my gameplay and be like, I want more of that. I'm just going to be honest.
They certainly they don't watch my channel, that's for sure.
You're not second in the world.
I could be. If I had the free time.
I mean, could you? Yes, but you're not. Is the
This is true.
I'm just gonna leave a moment of silence for that crippling weight of reality to set in, and then move on. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe DLC Wave 4 is now available. I literally downloaded it like this morning. I have not played it. I've been binging other things, but
It was good.
I have played all of it.
good.
I
'cause
played all of it.
I'm gonna definitely take a look at it, or do my usual suffering grind this week.
Dude,
It is some suffering.
there's bounce pads in Bangkok, so you can bounce and cock.
just quit it.
Another moment of silence to let the gripping weight of whatever the hell that was.
But
Terrible.
it is fun.
Absolutely terrible.
I do like the new DLC maps.
Yeah, I mean, you had to. You came up with that joke and everything.
No. Been saving it. I guess it got
Yes.
spoiled.
No, it was just bad.
But yeah, that is available now. Also, 5 more blank character spots added, so we know we're going to be getting some new characters. Spoiler alert for the end of the show. We'll talk about which ones we want to see. But in due time, so that's available now. Also, Starfield got delayed and got announced for a specific direct. The Starfield direct going to be on June 11th, which is the same day as the E3 Spotlight Showcase. And also the new release date is September 6th. So I guess we'll finally get to learn about that game that Microsoft's been talking about since...
For years.
They bought it.
Yeah.
Was Starfield announced before the Series X was?
Yeah.
I think so.
So Microsoft didn't own that one.
Right.
Starfield. Yeah. Starfield's Bethesda's game. It was announced before they were owned. And then Microsoft's like, nope, it's exclusive now. And they're like, Why are all the big companies like CMA telling us no? It's not like we bought a big company and made all the games exclusive. After saying we wanted.
Um. hmm.
Microsoft has like no sense of
Oh,
how. Yeah.
we've got points about that in just a second. I was about to start going on, because I've got some thoughts, but I'll save that for a minute. Doug Bowser did an insider Q&A for the Associated Press. It's essentially worthless. I am continuously
Wow.
disappointed in Doug Bowser's persona.
First,
His like he just doesn't have a presence. Like
look, the most he has done was go, look at me, I'm Bowser. Bowser's taking over. Not that Bowser.
yeah, like this is like the most information we've gotten out of him in quite some time. Because he just doesn't ever say anything. He doesn't ever do anything.
Look,
And like I got
meanwhile,
nothing
Reggie's
against the
over here
guy, but
tweeting out that he's having issues with Delta. We never hear anything from Bowser.
yeah, like I I know a part of my respite is that he never says anything. He never announces anything fun about Nintendo. But like, even if it isn't work related, like his specific job related, like get out there, go to some shows, say some stuff, be funny. Like I don't know,
Dude, like
be
Reggie,
be Reggie,
you know.
be Reggie. Just
Yeah,
morph
literally.
into Reggie.
My body is Reggie. Go. Wait, did I just not?
Like just
Moment of
interesting to
silence.
watch talk and like listen to.
Yeah.
Like
Literally,
he's fun to have
just
a conversation with. Like Reggie's interviews are always enjoyable, and
For
I
real.
struggle to watch interviews because I have a squirrel brain. So if I can get through an interview, you know that they're good at talking. But yeah, so there's a whole Q&A from Associated Press you can read through with a whole bunch of stuff. Again, it's basically worthless. I read through most of it. It's a lot of like scripted Nintendo PR talk when they ask about any questions.
we are not making a new console. Please
Yeah.
stop asking.
Yeah, but there's a couple things I did want to bring up. So there was one question. Let's see. When is the next Switch coming out? What kind of features or new capabilities would you like to see? So he said, as we enter the 7th year for the Nintendo Switch, sales are still strong. I think we still have a very, very strong lineup coming. As President Furukawa said recently, we're entering uncharted territory with the platform. It's exciting to see that demand is still there. So nothing to announce on any future console or device, but we're still feeling very bullish about Nintendo Switch. So
I hope so.
the fact that he says bullish means that he's into day trading. For sure.
I mean, how else do you make your money?
I don't know,
Working?
being president of Nintendo America, maybe?
Look, I didn't say the man worked, okay?
He also said, I should be careful about what I personally would like to see in a new Switch, but what I can share is that one of the reasons that even going into year 7, we feel confident that the Switch can have a strong performance over the next few years is that it is still truly a unique device that you can play in a variety of ways. One of the things we look at always is how we can surprise and delight. Can we introduce new, unique ways of playing? That's always in the front of our mind. Blah, blah, blah. So the same answer. It's the same. Everything that he answers is either like, isn't that cool? Or, I've got nothing to say. Literally, the next question is Madden coming to the Switch? Answer, that's a better question for my good friends over at EA.
Thanks.
At least he's not over promising like, another
You want
game
Madden on the
had.
Switch anyway.
I mean, true, but man, this guy is dry. This guy is dry like toast. Unbuttered toast. Me saying that as if I met him, I wouldn't like probably pee and scream. So the other one I want to bring up they asked, how did you get to a $70 price figure for the upcoming Zelda game? And he says, we look at what the game has to offer. I think fans will find this an incredibly full and deeply immersive experience. The price point reflects the type of experience that fans can expect when it comes to playing this particular game. This isn't a price point that we'll necessarily have on all of our titles. It's actually a fairly common pricing model, either here in Europe or other parts of the world, where the pricing may vary depending on the game itself. They also asked about sales goals for Zelda, and he said they have them, but we're not talking about them. Which is actually the most interesting thing he said, because he actually admitted that Nintendo has something, and they're just not going to talk about it, rather than just being like, no, I've got nothing.
Right.
I'm not allowed to talk about that. Okay, I can talk about that a little bit.
Yeah. I do have sales goals because I'm the president of the company, but I'm not going to tell you.
I mean, I think it's more like Reggie answered like the same way, but he had what like you were talking
Charisma.
about, presence.
Yeah, and like you could really tell he liked game. Like he cared about games. He liked games. He was like a big part of it, and it was like funny. He had a good time, and he doesn't like he has a lot of the same answers, but it doesn't feel like he's reading off of a script.
Yeah.
Oh
I
well.
just think
Carefully rehearse the answer to each question.
Yeah. But it is interesting that he basically claimed that that Tears of the Kingdom is going to be so damn good that you're going to pay $70 and you're going to be happy about it.
I've ever seen people not happy about it.
So, I guess we'll withhold until May 12th.
Yeah.
When is this? May? Oh, dude, that sucks. May 12th is on a Wednesday,
That doesn't make sense.
so we're gonna have to wait like basically the whole week to talk about it.
Wait, that doesn't make any sense. Is that right?
Oh wait, no, I scrolled. What? No, it's on a Friday. I'm stupid. I scrolled to
I
April.
was gonna
instead of
say.
May. 15 minus
I
5
was
is
like,
12.
wait.
1 month from now is May.
that's right.
I was gonna say, yeah. I was like, games come out on Fridays. What the hell? Okay, so good.
Games
have,
come out on Friday or
I mean,
Tuesday?
Good. We'll
Yeah,
have the
everybody
weekend
else,
to play it, and then we can talk about it.
all the other companies are like, games come out on Tuesday because why would people want to play them? And Nintendo's like, games come out on Friday, so you have your weekend to play it.
Yep.
Yeah. And I've actually got another. I think there's a. I put this somewhere in here. Where is it? Oh yeah, literally the next line. This ties into that. So there was a study done. Let me find from data presented by Sportlens.com that Nintendo is the top gaming company in the U.S. in terms of awareness and feeling. Like I don't want to say popularity, but like most liked. It's like a combo kind of thing.
I mean, to the just casual Joe Blow on the street, they probably know Nintendo better than they would know like Bethesda or Naughty Dog or like Capcom or From Software. Like they would know Nintendo, but they might not know any of those others. So I guess I can understand that.
Yeah. Statistics show that almost 3/4 of U.S. gamers know who Nintendo is, and also like okay, the 25% that don't know who Nintendo is. How do you don't like? You either play games and you just know about it because you play
Ooh.
games, or you have kids, therefore you will know.
Yeah.
They're counting mobile gamers.
How do you not know who Nintendo is?
Either
I
way,
saw-
yeah.
Even on mobile. Yeah.
I saw a dude earlier asking how to emulate Pikmin 3 because they didn't want to buy a Switch just for Pikmin 3. And I'm like, how do you get to a point where you like Pikmin without playing any of the other Nintendo games? Pikmin is not like a major
Yeah,
series.
like saying you
How the
don't know
fuck-
who Nintendo is like saying you don't know who Disney is. Like, you don't have to know a lot about them, but like they're in everything.
they exist.
They're yeah. Um,
But I guess the people that don't know, they probably they gotta know like key Nintendo characters. Like they probably know Mario, they probably know Link, they probably know Luigi, but they might not know where those characters came from. You know?
I guess, but if you know Mario and you don't know Nintendo, I would love to hear your story.
Yeah, I
Mhm.
mean, I'm
Literally,
not
come on the show.
justifying it,
Like, if you
but
don't know who Nintendo is, come on. Let's have let's have a trial by fire.
yeah.
You don't know who Nintendo is and you're listening to it. I was, yes, I'm very interested in your story.
Yeah. 47% of those people that know it also like it. Also like Nintendo. The runner-up was actually
Wow.
EA, known to 52% of surveyed gamers and liked by roughly 1/3 of them. That checks out.
Yeah, that makes
Um,
sense.
let's see. Epic Games actually got a slightly higher percentage of awareness than EA did at 53%, so a 1 point difference. But it's only liked by 27% of respondents. Rockstar Games and Activision Blizzard follow with 22% and 20% respectively. So yeah, I mean it kind of checks out. Like Nintendo is the one that's known because they make the games for kids. So every parent that has a child is most likely going to have to learn about them in some aspect because their kid's going to find out.
Yep.
Or they were born in the 80s and just that's like the culture. That's the young kid culture. It's just kind of easy answer. I thought that was interesting.
That
Uh,
is pretty interesting.
A new statement from Sony says that Microsoft's current Call of Duty offer, quote, will irreparably harm competition, and says it was Microsoft that requested redactions of the public filing of the deal it offered to PlayStation. Sony also is reportedly fearful that Microsoft could release a buggy version of Call of Duty, driving people to Microsoft platforms. And the interesting about that is the way they pitched it was like, what if they put bugs in the PlayStation version that don't show up until after you beat the campaign, or don't show up until you're like really high in your multiplayer level or something? Like conspiracy, like Sony's just becoming a conspiracy theorist.
No, I mean, it's their job to,
Poke holes.
yeah, poke as many holes as they can through this.
I mean,
It's
yeah,
their
but
job in a way, but also, I mean, like,
I
I don't think
blatant, like if Microsoft doesn't want to
right.
do it, they're just not going to give it to you. There's no and if they're forced to give it to you, there's no way that they're going to do some shit like that, because if they do that, then
It makes them look
they're going to
bad.
be in real hot water.
Yeah.
Cuz if they're forced to do it, that means they're legally forced to do it, which that means there's bindings and such. So if they get caught doing
Mhm.
that, it's going to be like when VW or whoever got caught cheating on missions.
Yeah.
True.
And now
No,
like
I
the guy
think that's
responsible
what's.
for it is hiding in Germany because if he comes to the United States, he'll get arrested.
I kind of do think that's what Sony's going for, though. The 10-year contract that Microsoft offers gives no guarantee that
The
they
quality is
don't
going to
have
be
to have
good.
the same quality. But if they say something like they could put bugs in it, then the contract will probably list something like they must be the same quality, which will force Microsoft to have them be the same.
And I mean, to me, like it's gonna be obvious
It,
if
it's
there's a
all
quality
lawyer speak.
difference because these consoles
Mhm.
are basically the damn same on the back end. Like,
True.
sure, Xbox has a couple more teraflops or whatever, but it's the same architecture. It's the same layout. You're making essentially the same game, just with UI coding differences and like
See,
network differences between the two systems
I'm
protocols.
gonna disagree with you on this one because a lot of the Microsoft versions have been so much worse recently than the PlayStation.
That's because no,
And
wait, like what
since
game?
they're basically the same, that shouldn't be true.
Yeah,
But
but
like
what games?
What game are you talking about, like specifically?
I can go try to find the list again, but there was a discussion I saw under that very point that we were talking about.
Mm.
Well,
Like, I
okay,
know that like
so
PC versions are usually worse, but that's because of a different factor.
Well, PC versions are really only worse if it's like a console being ported over to PC.
That's
But a lot
that's
of
what I'm
times-
saying. That factor is
Yeah,
that
yeah,
like
yeah.
if you port a console game to PC, instead of having one system that's always going to have the same architecture, you have to program for
Account
any
for-
potential PC that can run
Yeah.
it. So there's just like, but that's kind of unrelated, right?
Yeah. No.
That's also too a problem of some people just don't care. Like that, you can really easily do it and port it over to PC, but a lot of companies kind of assume that people aren't going to want to play on PC as much, so they don't
Which I-
try to.
I
make it
think
good.
that's the same issue we have here. Is that
might be, yeah.
because especially for like Japanese games,
Mhm.
Microsoft's selling, potentially double digits, maybe, in
Yeah.
console sales. So why would you waste time and effort on these consoles? Like,
Goodness.
I don't think that's, I don't know what the whole games list is, but I have to assume that if there's going to be bad games or worst performing games for Xbox, it's going to be because they don't see a point in wasting the development time fixing all bugs and such.
True.
We gotta love it. It's almost like this really feels like just two kids fighting. Like one
What,
kid's getting,
Sony and Microsoft?
yeah, like one
Yeah.
kid's getting a thing and the other kid's not, and he's just like immediately
But-
coming up with any idea or scenario that will make him look bad. And like, I'm not trying to defend Microsoft here because Microsoft is quite suspect, but
Yes.
it's still I kind of have to admit that it's like, well, how is he get? He's gonna ruin it, and then when I get it, it's not gonna be good. He's
Yep.
gonna break it.
Someone listed, so this isn't this isn't it being worse on Microsoft, but someone was like, they released Minecraft non-functionally on certain consoles.
Did they actually?
According to this, they did.
What is non-functional?
Well, if you're
defined
playing-
as?
I was gonna say, if you're playing Bedrock anyway, it's already not functional.
Yay.
I mean, I'm just
Got
saying.
That's fair.
Stadia's pivot to a cloud service has also been shut down. Yeah, let's
Good.
just stomp on him again. Make sure he's dead. Kick him one more time.
Grind your heel into him a little bit.
Come and grab the salt. We'll make sure it hurts.
Square Enix says Forspoken sales have been lackluster, and many small and mid-sized titles, quote, did not perform as well as we had expected. Well, maybe lower your
Sony or
expectations.
Square, stop having
Well,
such high
Forspoken
numbers.
was bad. Like really bad.
Yeah, it's really not that hard. Like,
Well, didn't it release? What was the big game that released near Forspoken?
Oh,
I don't
don't know.
like. I don't think Square thought about the release window.
That
Would that
was so it
change
came out on
anything
January
with you, or-
24th. What big game? When did no Hogwarts Legacy came out on my birthday, so a couple weeks after that. I don't know what was right around that though.
Don't know. It came out like pretty soon. End of the year. It was like, or maybe it was even late 2022.
Yeah,
I don't know
that
what the
one.
date was or what else was releasing. Isn't Forspoken? That's a PS5 exclusive, isn't it?
No, it's on
Or is
Steam.
it just? Oh, is it? Okay. I don't know. I have not wanted to.
It's a
Go and
PS5
check it
console
out.
exclusive. It's on PC and PS5.
Right.
So I was looking for that list, and I found a different one. I don't remember if we talked about for Microsoft and Sony, which says FTC judge grants Microsoft's request for access to internal Sony documents.
Uh-huh.
But one of the comments under it is they both companies have an army of lawyers because Sony tried to stop them from getting those documents. With one of their arguments for it was, Sony had argued that searching the Japanese executive files would be unduly burdensome because the documents are in Japanese, and that did not persuade the judge.
Interesting.
But the comments under that were talking about how they both have an army of lawyers. So what they do is they give like one really good argument and then 20 silly ones, because if any of the silly ones stick, then they weren't that silly.
Yeah, I mean, this is going to be a painful and long, drawn-out process, just like the Epic. I'm just going to start calling it that. The Apple and Epic thing. The
Yeah,
Epic thing.
Epic.
Uh,
My favorite company, Epic.
Because that is true, but I mean, they're both gigantic conglomerate corporations with billions of dollars worth of lawyers and law money. So
Yeah.
I wonder if both sides feel like they're Ace Attorney. Like Sony's trying to
doesn't
figure
feel
out
like
how
they're Ace
Xbox is
Attorney.
going to snake their way out of this, and Xbox is trying to figure out how to defend themselves. But yeah, so Square Enix needs to lower their expectations. Big shocker, and Sony and Microsoft are kind of exhausting. Cool. All right.
Sounds like a wrap for that section.
That's a wrap. Cut the show. All right, Collector's Corner, onto the weekly segment where we talk about what games been playing and all that good stuff. Kyle, why don't you kick us off this week?
All right. Well, I was playing some of the new Mario Kart races, and I have been playing a lot of Destiny since Lightfall came out. I am now almost to the level cap, so I have been grinding out super hard, but it's all right. Me and Cooper picked up Labyrinthine for the first time this week. It is like a spooky maze game. It's really fun. And then played a little bit of Minecraft.
Sorry.
I guess, except for Labyrinthine, I didn't really buy any games this week. Just kind of played what I had. Didn't buy any new hardware or anything. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I got.
Bet. Alex.
Okay, this past week. Okay, I've been at Cameron's the whole time. See, we played Mario Kart when it came out, and we did 200 on mine. We played, or I played Fire Emblem, 88, and that might be all for games this week. Mario Kart and Fire Emblem Engage.
All right, some short and sweet.
Wait, no. I bought RE4.
Ah.
Nice.
I pre-ordered it. It comes out in a few weeks.
Was it you or Cameron that pre-ordered it through GameStop?
Wait, pre-ordered what through GameStop?
Neither. Cameron
Resident
posted
Evil.
that about the no, because
Oh.
yeah, I don't think we mentioned that.
the-
Yeah, RE4 is getting canceled through GameStop, like the collector's editions, and Cameron was like, and this is why I'm afraid of my Tears of the Kingdom pre-order.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. You pre-ordered Tears of the Kingdom through GameStop.
Yeah,
because I was like,
unfortunate.
I
Yeah.
play Resident Evil, but I didn't buy it at GameStop. Cameron does not play them because he's scared. But
I'm bad at spooky games.
There's a term for that. It's called being a pussy.
Yeah, it sounds like a skill issue to me, Pilot.
Yeah. Oh God. Anyway, sorry for interrupting. You got it, Alex.
Yeah. Sorry for just
Yeah,
dunking
but-
on Cameron for a sec. Anyway.
We'll just make him play the what is it? the Shadow Bros DLC grant. So just make them play that.
Oh yeah. Just make him go through the house. Don't even make him play all of it. Just make him do the house.
The house with the
House of
mannequins.
Buenavito.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We'll just do that. It will be fine.
The mannequins and the dolls with scythes. Don't forget about the dolls with scythes.
Oh, dude, the dolls are terrifying.
Yeah.
I don't like dolls anyway, but oof.
Yeah, who genuinely buys a doll that looks like that with like the eyes and everything?
I
And
don't know.
I don't get that. We had one in my house, or my sister had one when I was growing up, and that was like long before I knew about the horror that people make out of dolls. I just still didn't
Yeah.
like it. Like, why does it? Why can it blink? Why is it blinking? I don't like that. Why did we add a
don't know
blink
what
they-
mechanic to this?
They're scary.
The feature is working as intended.
Yeah. Although I guess it's a little easier to not take them seriously when they can also poop themselves. Now.
I don't like that anymore.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
the-
at least you know it's a little goofy, right? They poop too.
That doesn't help.
It just, you just got to put it in there.
Buster Cooper.
yeah,
then
you
it'll
make
come
them eat
out.
the poop, and then
No.
eventually it'll come
No.
out.
No, that does not help.
Wasn't there one also that you could like uh fill it up with water and it would occasionally pee itself?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's probably
what
the
I
same
thought.
one. We're talking
Could
like a
be.
dual piss shit action.
Yeah.
All right.
'Cause what kid doesn't love piss shit action?
That's a low. Let's say that's such a great question. Cooper, go ahead.
All right. I've been playing a good bit of Minecraft. I just recently grinded out the rest of the netherite I needed to get,
Wait.
which ain't too bad. Oh yeah, I've been playing Labyrinthine. Think, what's it called? Hang on. Yeah, think Phasmophobia on crack.
No.
Yeah. It's think Phasmophobia,
No.
but jump scares way more often, and you can't run away and hide.
Oh, that's the kind of scare that don't. Jump scares are just like, are you ready for your ears to bleed? Not
Well, it's not-
really. Okay.
It's not screaming.
Oh no,
just-
it's not. Yeah, it's not screaming. It's just like shit will pop out at you and be around the corner when you least expect it.
Yeah, for real.
I don't know,
Like,
dude.
yeah.
Phasmophobia already gets me pretty good. Like, I cannot play that game alone. I legit cannot. I've
Oh, I
tried.
can't play that game alone because I'm bad at it, but the scariness doesn't actually bother me.
Oh, I know all the mechanics down pat because I have to eliminate any like disadvantage on my part.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I get actually like genuinely scared. But
Dude,
yeah, I've
I
tried to
get-
play that alone when Dakota and I were grinding that game all the time, and I wanted to like catch
Yeah.
up to him and get a bunch of money. I tried to play a couple times alone. I was like, nope.
Dude, I got absolutely shit on every single time I played that game.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a learning curve, but once you
Oh,
get the
yeah.
mechanics down, now it's just like okay, don't piss yourself.
Well,
and
in
follow the
the-
instructions.
Yeah, in the old version of the game, like whenever it first came out, because I played it pretty soon after it started gaining some popularity. In the older versions, you literally could just run away from any ghost that wasn't a revenant. And so if you were on a bigger map, you didn't have to worry about anything. You could just run.
No.
But now they make it so that all of the ghosts are always faster than you are.
Yeah. Well, also you can't run regardless. I mean, I guess you could run, but you can't get out of
Right.
the building. You could never get out of
Right.
the building anyway until the hunt's
Yeah,
over.
you can never get out of the building.
Yeah.
All right, sorry. We are on a roll interrupting people. Go ahead, Cooper.
No, you're good.
I am anyway.
Let's see. Yeah. So Labyrinthine. Literally, I try to play it solo because like there's a thing for tickets and you can buy like cosmetics and such. It's pretty cool.
Mm.
And I was trying to grind out just a couple tickets. I was playing it solo, and I I had the light on and everything, and even still, I was like, "Oh hell nah!" Like it gets to you. It really
Were
does.
you doing were you doing one of the like cases or were you doing the story mode?
Cases?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it was so.
Okay, I just looked it up
It's
on
fun. Though.
on Steam, and yeah, this literally does look like just freaking
Dude, it's
Phas.
Phasmo on
Yeah, it's
crack.
just Phasmo, but more things to worry about now.
Yep,
It's amazing. It's honestly
it's
really
great.
fun though. It's super fun.
Like I'd recommend it to like anybody.
Maybe I bet this looks like a game I could easily convince Dakota to buy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Wait,
this
what?
is not good. Well, because I might start playing it.
How
And
much is
Yeah.
it?
Would recommend.
$10.
It's like $10. It's not even. Yeah,
it's
it's
Oh,
not
in
even
early
expensive.
access.
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
All right, Cameron.
So this week, I got my amiibo in, for Mario Day.
Nice.
Those arrived, so I've got I'm even closer to finishing out the collection. Um, I played Splatoon 3 as always. I just hit World 7 in Super Mario Bros. On GBA. So almost finished with that, I think. Obviously, the Mario Kart 8 DLC. Plus, I played it with the family while they were there or here. Um, so I like the new courses. I hate the time trials for the old ones, or for the retro cups courses though, because they actually tried on those.
Yeah.
Um, I also played some Breath of the Wild. I am terrible at it after at least 3 years of not playing it.
Me too, dude. I'm so bad.
Um, I think I might have played Hogwarts Legacy a little bit. It was a busy week. I got Galactic Hero twice while we were in Magic on Tuesday, so that was solid. Um, they did not have stickers.
Rip.
Poor boy.
Rip, rip. Uh, we played Toy Story Mania, Red Alex.
That's true.
With,
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, we played. Oh,
yeah,
my mind is not working.
yeah. So we did Midway Mania. I got what score did I get?
Hold on, I
Something.
gotta pull up my spreadsheet here.
No. Spreadsheet. No. Photos. Yes, somewhere. Or not. That feels weird. Oh, here it is. I got 235,000.
Nice.
How does that make you feel?
Good, I won, but I also lost because I didn't get the anywhere close to the daily or monthly high scores. But Alex and I
Mm.
did get all of the special events um, in each area, so that was good. Um, just, I'm just tired, dude.
I feel you. I slept so much over the past couple days,
I,
and literally I took a nap when I
I,
got home.
dude, I have not slept that late since my first internship out of college.
Yeah.
Like I I all 3 days, like all three of my weekend days after the family left, I was in bed till noon, basically. Like
Man, that's a
I
that's impressive for our age. I remember,
mm,
this makes me feel like a boomer talking about it, but I remember like in high school and like early college, being able to sleep to like 2, 3, like with just no effort, just sleep
Yeah.
my entire day away. And now, like if I get up past 10, not only do I feel like I already don't have a day when that's unrealistic, but I'm just like, come on, you piece of shit,
Damn, I've
get
lost.
get out of bed, bro, go do something.
It's like I've lost most of my day already. Please.
And it's only 10 a.m.
And it's yeah, exactly. I feel like I lost my whole weekend sleeping, and I'm like, you had to rest at some point,
Yeah.
please.
Also, like it takes me a minute to get spooled up for the day now instead of just waking up and throwing on clothes and walking out the door.
Mhm.
Like I need like 5 minutes. And like when I'm working from home or whatever, like I gotta make coffee and stuff. I just need I just can't get up. Ugh.
Yeah.
So I feel you.
Dude, I timed it last night because I was like, I'm not even gonna bother uh waiting because I know my virtual machine for work takes forever. Half an hour. It took half an hour for my virtual machine to go from turning on to where I could have actually started coding.
Jeez.
I'm like, this is why I don't want to go back to the office. Because if my machine goes off and the virtual machine has to be reset, I lose half an hour. It's not like if what what am I supposed to do if I lose that kind of time at the office? Sit there, stare at a wall?
Yes.
No.
No, then the voices come back.
The voices come back. The voices tell me to buy things I don't need, like a house. I need a house.
Second giant Yoshi amiibo.
A second giant Yoshi amiibo. Um yeah,
I literally would have sold it to you for 500, bro.
bro, I bought it for like 150.
You got scammed.
So this man trying to sell it for
Okay,
300.
cool. Okay, Coop.
I know it doesn't understand.
That stands for $300.
I don't think I can be convinced against the idea that Cooper is not an alternate and plays it off by acting dumb.
An alternate?
I don't know what an alternate is.
Yeah, what's an alternate?
The thing he talked about in when he sent one of the memes.
Mandela County. Well,
The
I
big
know
creepy face.
again, I'm pretty sure Cooper knows, but he's gonna play dumb.
No, I don't.
Yeah, of course you don't. Freaking alternate.
Oh my god. Sorry, off topic. Someone put Skulk under the house and I just killed a zombie. Oh my god.
Oh, that was
See?
me.
It's everywhere, bro.
Yeah, fuck you. That was me.
And he's trying to distract from being an alternate. He was like, no, check out this thing in Minecraft.
You can't even see.
Dude, leave the Skulk Catalyst, Cooper.
I will.
Get someone else with it.
Alright.
But yeah, otherwise I've just been trying to figure out where the hell I'm moving after my lease is up here because I cannot stay. I don't think I've really posted it in the chat. I posted after this match, but my bathroom ceiling is like falling apart. So I need to put that in.
Time to dip.
I need to put that in, so I can't be blamed for it. So I might get my deposit back, and then I gotta leave. I'm so beyond done living here. But yeah, other than stressfulness, and playing games and work, I think that's everything.
I think the worst thing about Cameron's apartment is this water conserving shower.
Oh yeah, I hate that shit.
It
It's
pisses me
it's one of those rainfall shower heads, which means you're just spending as much time as you would getting cleaned otherwise, because you have to wait forever.
It's so
Yeah.
Hey, Coop.
Does it just like take a long time to get hot or something?
No, we fixed that because I put it in because it was like it would be like lukewarm maybe at best,
Mm,
and then it would go to cold almost like instantly.
dang.
All right. Let me get into costume for mine. Hold on.
What?
Oh lord,
Oh,
What?
Dude,
I'm
have
scared
this
now.
oh, his hat has arrived.
I
Stick
am
it till
Luigi
ready.
now.
Hey
So yeah,
yo.
I
Let's
also
go.
got my Mario Day stuff in.
Hmm.
This is why we need video on the podcast because I can't show the viewers how much I look like a dork. I put this. I was so excited to get this hat, and I put it on. I was like, man, that's embarrassing. But I do really like it, if I have to admit. I also got Donkey Kong and Mario amiibos, and the only reason I got a Mario one is because I literally I couldn't find any of them that I had except for the one I had painted bronze.
Interesting.
I
Wait,
had,
like all your
I
Mario
had,
amiibo?
I mean, no, just the Mario Super Mario series, like the standard Mario series.
Maybe he's
Mario.
with your Mii Fighters.
Both of them. I had three. I had the bronze one, and then I had two normal ones, and now I just had the bronze one. So I cleaned the bronze one off. I was like, this is stupid and ugly. Anyways, I just cleaned it all off. But like, I couldn't get like some small patches that are like inside certain creases of like his fingers or like his hat brim or something. I couldn't get
Yeah.
it, and I was afraid if I kept going, I would like ruin the actual paint. So I just went ahead and bought a new one anyway. While it's there.
Were you using like acetone or something?
I was using a little bit of acetone and a little bit of isopropyl alcohol.
Mm.
From any distance other than like in your face with your hand, like holding it, looking at it, studying it, you wouldn't see it. But I know
Right.
it's there and it bothers me. So whatever.
That's fair enough.
But yeah, so
Like,
got
that's all that
those,
matters.
Got the hat. I got
One of
my
these.
car fixed.
Ooh,
Nice.
did I? Why can I not think of off the top of my head what was wrong with your car this time?
I don't know. The leak, the water. Did I tell you guys about that?
That
I
does
don't think
not
so.
ring a bell.
Oh, well, so TLDR went to clean my car out, took my WeatherTech mats out, and my driver's side floorboard was just like soaked. Like if you pushed on the
Oh
carpet, like a
no.
pool of water would form. Soaked.
Good lord.
And it smelled horrible, and there was like mildew growing in there, and I was like, what the hell? And I'd started to smell it, which is why I was gonna clean my car out because I figured maybe there was like some fry under a seat or like just something stinking. But yeah, I
That would
discovered
be a
that.
lot easier.
Yeah, I know, right? So it wasn't dripping from anywhere obvious because I have WeatherTech mats. So if it was, it would have pooled into the mat. And I couldn't find it. I was worried it was like my heater core or something maybe, but no, my Carvana screwed me again. It was an aftermarket windshield install that they did horribly wrong. So water was just
Sick.
leaking in through the windshield.
That sucks.
Yeah. So took it to the dealer. Luckily I've got my service advisor at this dealer has a Type R, as well. So I know he cares about him, so I trust him. And he
Right.
does me good. He hooked me up. Got the carpet cleaned out. Luckily, didn't have to replace the carpet. I was worried about that. But they cleaned all that out and redid the windshield molding and everything. So that's fixed now. Also, I got Cold War on my PC.
Nice.
And I've been playing that a ton. A couple weeks ago, me and my buddies were talking about it when they were over playing like OG Black Ops Zombies or Black Ops 2 Zombies 1.
Yeah.
Like why did we stop playing Cold War? And everybody knows the answer is because we got bored with it, but because we played it continuously for a couple months. But there's like a lot of new Zombies updates out, and also I kind of like dropped a lot of my stuff when I was 80% of the way there on getting all the unlocks and everything. So started playing that again with them, doing some grinding, trying out the other modes actually instead of just grinding the one map all the time. And now that I have it on PC, I can get better graphics than my PlayStation can do. And this is like the first game. No, it is not. it's one of the only games I have that can like actually push my PC to like really high levels and get like the only other
Yeah.
things I can think of is like Forza and Flight Simulator.
Nice.
So playing a lot of that, a lot of the Outbreak mode, which is literally like imagine if you took like a small portion of a Warzone map and made it to where zombies just spawn everywhere and there's like events to do and an objective to get. And long story short, it's the quickest way to get these crystals I need to upgrade stuff. So played a lot of that with the homies over the weekend. Unfortunately, didn't touch the Mario
Nice.
Kart DLC. Played a little bit of Yoshi's Island on GBA, like actually GBA.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
And literally didn't touch Breath of the Wild at all this week, which is upsetting. Because I might have after the show last week at some point. I beat the Vomito, the Rito one, so now I have all the beasts. So now I'm just gonna do some cleanup around and catch up on some stuff. I gotta get the Master Sword. I gotta find a lot more shrines, just get a bunch more hearts because I know this final boss is gonna be absolute hell. But I am very proud of myself. I beat the Vomito final boss on my first try. I didn't even die once, and that's the first time I've done
Nice.
that in Master Mode. All three of the previous bosses have absolutely destroyed me, and I ranted about the Naboris one last week, the camel thing, because I died like freaking 30 times. But that was good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's the lightning one, right?
Yeah, the electricity one.
Yeah, that one
Super
fucking
fast.
sucks. That one really sucks.
Yeah, my biggest thing is just patience because Master Mode literally turns the boss fights into the Dark Souls ideology of dodge and hit, and then wait until they move again. Don't try to go get more hits because otherwise you're just gonna get screwed. So forcing myself to do that,
Yep.
and then it was butter.
Nice.
Yeah, and I think that's about it. I did some more cataloging in my app. I added my Xbox games. And also, I have a new endeavor that I can't wait to show next week. But I'll give you guys the short of it right here. This screen that I have on my desk, it's my PS1 that I have here. That
Yeah.
screen, in a matter of days, is going to have GameCube games playing on it through an actual GameCube. And I'm super excited because now I'm just going to be able to have like literally our little retro game screen on my desk. I can hook up any console that I want to it that does composite input and play
Nice.
at my desk.
We
Have a GameCube screen.
yeah, we do have a GameCube screen back home.
Yeah. Preferably, I would have wanted to do it with that, but that's going to be a lot of extra money. I already have this thing here, and it's a better display piece anyway because it's actually OEM and not a third-party thing. So that'll be exciting. Hopefully, it works. I think that's it for me. Really haven't played all that too much else. Yeah.
No.
I watched Auburn complete their first round exit of the SEC tournament. That was nice. Love to see that. Called it. 1 down, 1 to go. We play again on Thursday in the first round of the NCAA tournament, and it's probably going to go just as poorly, if I had to guess.
Most likely.
Can't frickin' wait. All right, Fast Faye.
All right. So for Fast Fade today, make sure what banner did I talk about last time? I don't remember. I didn't write it down. Okay. Let's see. So we'll just talk about the most recent. Even if I already talked about it, oh well. It's still out, so it don't matter. We got Spring Banner. We got. I think I talked about this. Oh well. We got the. I forgot the fairy stuff. So we got the fairy from book 4. We got Ash. We got Bernadetta, and then we got Duo Carla and Freya. And then we got McAllis for the Tempest Trials, and then we got a what is it called? remix for both Legendary Selka and Mythic Mila, which is pretty cool. And we're probably going to see a normal banner soon. And we got Resplendent Lend until March 24th.
Nice.
Cool.
All right, tidbits. Rune Factory 3 Special was announced. An old DS game getting a remake or a remaster for September 5th. So, for if you farm sim life people didn't have enough of that from the last time Nintendo announced 15 of them, here's a 16th.
Right.
Warner Brothers and Rocksteady have delayed Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League once again from May to later this year, according to a person familiar with it. A showcase of the game during a PlayStation stream last month was poorly received by fans.
Yeah, but
Why
I
am I not
think they're gonna
surprised?
change the wrong thing. The problem is it's uh you know uh premium based essentially. Oh, that's not in a paid game. They're doing battle passes and shit.
Yeah, it's just Marvel's Avengers, but DC this time.
Yeah.
And they're not going to change that part about it.
No, they're gonna make money. That's the only sign they see. That's all they need.
Will they though?
I mean, they'll see that they're
They'll
trying to
try to
make
make
money.
money. Yeah, they'll
They
try
will
to make
try to
money.
make money. They may not make money, but like
I mean,
according,
are they going to make money or are they going to profit as two different things? Are they going to make money? Unfortunately. Are they going to profit? Probably not.
Yeah. It's not going to be successful enough to actually mean anything in the long run.
Yeah, everybody. Look, I don't want to speak about the gaming community because I often get proved stupid, but I'd like to think that we learned our lesson. We had a nice little lessons learned.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Nope.
No,
Not gonna bet on it.
no. I would say that gamers are kind of bad about learning their lessons, which is why we have so many. Like as much as people, you know, uh, complain about DLC or day one DLC and loot boxes and pay it online. It started somewhere, and no one said, "Oh yeah, my money shouldn't go to this."
It started on PC.
You didn't pay for online on PC. Paid
Well,
online console wise started with Xbox.
From Kotaku, a Pokemon Scarlet and Violet bug is deleting players' save files. Good.
Uh-oh.
Good.
okay.
This is what we expect from Pokemon, honestly.
True.
But this isn't even the first
Yeah,
time they've
everything
had
looks
a
ready
major
for
glitch
release,
like this.
but honestly, boss, we have this one bug that like sometimes delete the save file and we can't really find it, and we have no idea what's going
Oh
on.
well, it's just in the DLC. They have to buy the DLC.
Send
It's
it.
fine.
Ship it. We got deadlines, people.
It's done.
Why are you working on Scarlet and Violet still? We're working on the next one.
I'm really hoping that doesn't happen to me because, as embarrassing as it is to admit, I do have the shiny charm and I don't want to lose it.
I also have the Shining Charm, and I would like to not lose the effort.
If
Yeah.
only Pokemon would actually laptop.
Don't feel like filling
Yeah,
out my thing.
imagine that.
Yeah,
Cloud
imagine
saves.
imagine having the technology to upload. This is me from like 1993. Imagine having the technology to upload data to a separate offsite location automatically without user input, just in case something were happen to the local copy. We could then retrieve it.
Oh, wait.
No.
Oh wait, it's not
Crazy.
1993. It's
Crazy.
2023.
No.
And just because Stadia is dead doesn't mean cloud technology isn't useful.
Yeah, but Pokemon says no because people will duplicate their Pokemon, and we don't want that. Even though duplicating Pokemon is
You can dupe
like
Pokemon without cloud saves.
it's stupid easy because you see it like when I was going for all the Pokemon that were in Sword and Shield, which I still need to finish eventually maybe. Uh, they like I would often get definitely hacked Pokemon from
Mhm.
Wonder Trade and whatnot. Like, and it was websites. I'm like, these people are making money off of generating Pokemon,
Yeah.
and yet we're not allowed to have cloud saves because people are going to potentially duplicate them.
Yeah.
It, Game Freak is so stupid,
Bad.
stupid and bad.
Hey, don't hate on the indie company now.
Bruh.
That's another reason they're stupid. They like to treat themselves like they're an indie company, and yet they are one of the most, if not the most, profitable franchise in the world.
Yeah, we're not gonna make sense of it.
It honestly, it's kind of Game Freak's kind of doing what Disney does, where it's like uh, they're using because the game set up all their other stuff so they make money. I guess it's kind of like the opposite, where Disney's making all their monies on the park and spending it on literally everything else. Game Freak is like, you know what? We need this right now. Game, go. Game bad? That's fine. We're not gonna put more money into it.
The dogs
Why?
deserve.
Why?
Right, yeah, we're ready.
All right. They're advertising the final episode of the Pokemon anime in the Japanese railway Shinjuku Station with clips throughout Ash's entire journey, show openings, endings, every catch, every evolution, every final league match, etc., etc. Valiant.
I don't know whether to be hyped for that or sad that it like the end of an era.
Don't be sad because
They
it ended. Be happy that it happened.
There we go.
they also released a trailer for the new anime, which is kind of funny because North American wise, we are nowhere close to the actual ending.
Yeah.
Oh well, that's just how it
Because
is.
that is how it is. But it's like Pokemon's not even close. Like because I feel like a lot of anime, you can have it 2 weeks later, dubbed. Pokemon, it's a couple months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Common Pokemon L. Honestly,
Pokemon has a lot of L's.
it really does.
Okay, so a couple things about the Resident Evil 4 demo we talked about. There's a couple secrets to unlock. I hope you're taking notes because I'm not going to read this twice. So there's a Madhouse difficulty mode. If you go to the main menu in the demo with main story choice highlighted, holding L1 and R1, and press left, or oh god, I'm already starting off bad. Hold L1 and R1, press up, left, down, right, square, triangle, circle, X, X on PlayStation, or the Xbox equivalent. So bumpers, up, left, down, right, X, Y, B, A, A. And you get the option to select main Mad Chainsaw difficulty mode for the playthrough. If you drop all of your items as soon as you have access to your inventory, once you arrive to the place the guy gets burned alive, there is a ladder next to the cow that is open and leads you up to the TM.
It's a gun.
Oh, the TMP. Okay, it's a weapon. Gotcha.
Yeah. But you don't have to drop it that soon. I just don't know where, like, the latest you can drop it in and get it to be unlocked.
Interesting. Raid Shadowlands is gonna get an anime series.
That sounds
Yay.
awful.
What's
What
wrong?
I've always
What?
wanted.
What's wrong about that idea? It's only like everything you've ever had a nightmare about ever.
Raid Shadow Legends anime.
Yeah. Maybe it will
Sounds
be like
delightful.
Netflix's Tomb Raider anime and just be,
What's it
never
coming
come
out on?
They don't have a lot of dates yet, but it is happening.
Got it.
It's kind of early.
I mean, it's happening, but
I'm inconsequential character in the Raid Shadow Legends anime. Look at me, I'm playing Raid Shadow Legends registered trademark on my mobile device.
Raid Shadow Legend.
They paid me $1,000 to talk about this game.
I would also talk about it.
Dude,
We're
I'm
talking
just
about
saying.
it for free.
Dude, I'm
They-
honestly surprised they're not
true.
broke with how many like sponsorship deals they made.
No, those mobile games make crazy amount of
Yeah, the
money.
ones that are doing sponsorship deals make
The-
money hand over fist.
Whatever the
Yeah.
like.
Well, they're all
One-
gotcha games, so they're made to make money, but still.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no,
Yeah.
for sure.
That one, Clash of Clans afforded like really famous, like A-list actors for their trailer, and you know that cost them a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't that game
Insane,
basically dead
though.
now?
It is now, but like,
Back
You
in
know,
When
the-
it
all
was
of
that-
when it was big.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm saying
like the
though,
people in charge of the game made.
for $1,000, I'd sell out.
yeah, we're selling out right now. And we're talking about them, and we're not even making money.
But for
That's
$1,000, we
facts.
could talk about them in a positive light.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Well, that's
we
true.
are willing to sell out companies.
Yeah, I'm very good at lying about video games, so.
I play this game every day.
Yeah.
It's like Among Us.
Yeah, do hashtag raid Rhonda on in the game. It's a new code.
All Night Raiders.
Yeah. Oh Lord. It's crazy.
And also, Chrono Cross was apparently remastered because the devs feared that the classic game would become unplayable.
Oh.
Oh, respectable though. Like, if
Yeah.
that's what it takes to get a remaster, so be it. Just make the devs scared.
Can we do that with Nintendo games though? Like Path of Radiance?
They're
Figure
not
that
scared
wouldn't
of
work.
it being unplayable. They have the code. They can play whatever they want.
Oh, you mean it like that? Oh, they can play it.
I'll
but-
say you know that wouldn't work, Coop.
Yeah, Bowser can
Eh.
play it.
Yeah.
Mr. Bowser, sir, please.
All right, old but still interesting tidbits. We got a twofer here this week. First one's by moi. So I found that Americans apparently spent $20 billion in arcades in 1981. That's how
Jeez.
big
I
arcades
believe
were,
it.
dude. Like, I am so
Yeah.
mad that even growing up, like, I got to experience like arcades, like in the Fade.
Hmm.
But like, I wanna experience
not
an
like
arcade
that,
like when you're going to the arcade, it's like a day. Like that's what you're doing today. You're walking to the arcade with like 30-pound pants because you've got them filled with quarters, and
Grant
Like,
wants
yeah.
to time travel.
Yeah.
Just to the arcade. Where are you using it? The time machine. I just want to see the heyday of arcades. I've
yeah,
got
like
enough
when like
quarters.
the high scoreboards on the machines were like actually like competitive, and like
Competitive.
everybody was into it, and like it was exciting.
Yeah,
Like, bro, you want to go to the arcade? That just sounds like fun.
I agree. It does sound like fun.
So that was pretty interesting. Also, second one brought by Cameron. So apparently, Resident Evil Revelations almost got Amiibo in 2017 when it came to Switch. But you said they never got past, like they never made actual models. They just made it all like in.
They
your
made
gear.
it to according to the Famitsu article, they got to the design phase for when they were doing the modeling. But for quote unquote various circumstances, Capcom pulled the plug.
Yeah.
The original Resident Evil Revelations director, Koichi Sheesh? Alex, how do I pronounce this?
Koichi Nakashish. That's a hard name to pronounce.
Koichi Nakanishi. You know,
See, okay, I understand why it's funny listening to me try to say Japanese names. I get it now.
because
I
they're
understand it
hard
because that's
to
what I sound
pronounce.
like. That's literally what I sound like.
Yeah, they're hard to pronounce. He said that he was still interested in making the amiibo, which they ended up choosing Hunk and Lady Hunk. Um, as of right now, nothing has ever come of that. So, it's almost
Yeah, they released the.
it's over 5 years later. I don't think
Um,
they're happening.
Yeah. Something tells me this isn't happening.
So just a thought.
Yeah.
Nah, it's coming with the remaster. You already know.
True.
I mean, Capcom does love their amiibo
Mm-hmm.
almost as much as I do.
Rumor roundup. So the Zelda amiibo restock in Europe got a release date of April 30th. So maybe that's something to look for here in the States. That's not that first part's not a rumor, but the second part is like, is it coming to the United States? Who knows? I bet it freaking better, dude. The Zelda series is like a series that like I really need help on. So that would be awesome. Also, Shin Megami Tensei 5 is potentially going multi-platform, and that includes going to Game Pass on day one. Let me see if I can find.
Dude, how does Xbox make money?
They have money. They do not make money on Game Pass. They just have money.
They also run all of the Windows programs and um,
Yeah, that's where they
have
get it from. They
Yeah, they have a
they-
top to bottom
Bill-
integrated business environment.
yeah. They also have Google. It's
Do they
run by
really?
Microsoft.
Wait,
They
actually
really
have
don't
Google?
need money from video games anymore.
That's crazy.
It is, isn't it?
I wish I was that rich, bro. Imagine.
Don't we all?
Yeah, seriously. But we'll find out if this rumor's true or not soon. So it's rumored to be presented at the Shin Megami Tensei 30th anniversary event on May 5th and 6th.
Mm.
We don't know what of like when it might come out or anything. But they do mention a Xbox Game Pass release day one. So I guess we'll see here in about a month and a half what comes of that. Marvel's Wolverine. Insomniac may have hired Steve Bloom. Someone help me out. I am
this
uncultured.
actor who played Wolverine in a few different things.
I
Oh,
think he's
okay.
a voice actor or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he did the Wolverine and the X-Men animated series
Ah,
on TV. He's also in Lilo and Stitch, Cowboy Bebop, Star Wars Rebels, Transformers Prime,
I
Lego
see.
Marvel Superheroes.
That's the real doozy right
Bro,
there.
Ben 10? Wait,
Benton's actually pretty cool.
I'm trying to see who he man, he voiced a lot of stuff in Ben 10. Good God. I thought it was going to be like one thing. Okay. Well, that's cool.
There might, yeah. Basically, I pulled up his behind the voice actor. It brought up 34 things he's played Wolverine at.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Mm.
That's crazy.
I wonder if they're gonna hire him.
Amazing.
And on to the finishing topic for the week. So I mentioned it at the beginning of the show that the newest DLC came out for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and along with Birdo, new character, there's 5 new character slots that are all marked questions. So the question to you guys is, what characters do you want to see in those slots? What are some heavy hitters?
I mean, those obvious ones, Polly.
Dude.
I want Rob.
I was gonna say
Yes,
my obvious
Rob.
one's Rob. I think.
My
But
my
Pauline
top
is a
choice
good.
is Diddy Kong. I really want Diddy Kong in it.
Dude, any of the Kongs, I'm down.
Yeah,
If
I'm
we
really
get-
fine with any of the Kongs, but
I think Funky and
I don't
Diddy
think
are.
we'll get both. I think it's either gonna be Funky or Diddy.
nah, bro, I need Candy Kong. Come on.
This guy
Really
gets
horny.
it. This guy knows.
Has
This
not
guy
been in
knows.
one will not be.
Apparently, they're in. I don't know if it's the Files of Tour, but there is a Donkey Kong level with a similar name because the Yoshi Island level uh was apparently dynamite prior, and the name scheme of a level that ends in DK is also in the code. So realistically, we are, as long as it's not like a fake out, we are basically guaranteed to have one Donkey Kong character come into the game.
No, they'll put Pauline as the Donkey Kong.
As
Eh,
that
It's
technically
possible.
counts.
Alex, is that your top 14?
No, this is a list I'd seen. that
yeah, I was
people
gonna
believe
ask
will
about
Oh.
be
this.
the-
Is this like data mined or is this just like
This is the
general
most
guess?
likely
Okay.
characters because they're like named characters who are all in Mario Kart games.
Yeah.
It would be cool to get King Bomb.
Yeah, King Babam and Petey Piranha, those are pretty that'd be from
Yeah.
Double Dash, right?
Yeah,
King
double
Bobon was
Peter.
not. He's in 4.
Nah,
Tor has a
No.
lot of characters. Tor, I feel like the Tor characters are the most likely.
let's be for real for a minute though. If we don't get Queen Bee, we riot.
I
Bruh.
do
Queen Bee is
think
bad.
Peach and
Creepy is
Polly
not
are
a
really
dude.
likely though because they have voice lines for losing that went unused in Tor, and they're the only two characters that have those lines. Like they're done.
Interesting. Yeah, that's a likely pitch.
I think so. I think this is how it's gonna go. If it's New Donk City as that DK level, it's Polly.
Most likely, yeah.
If it's somehow Donkey Kong Country based, which would be so sick,
Agreed.
then it would be uh, Funky or Diddy.
I think Diddy's the more likely option between the
I
two.
do think Diddy's a little.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
3 of them will be Pauline, Peachette, and Diddy, and then I'm not sure how the other two.
Someone did point out, on the bottom row is all third party characters.
I mean, it's a
No.
pretty,
It's all
It's
it's a
all
pretty big
guest
stretch.
characters,
No,
not
no, you get what I mean though.
yeah. It's all
Yeah,
guest
sorry.
characters that people think Rob.
It's a
So,
pretty big stretch, but I
Rob
do
ha-
want to see Goomba make an appearance in
that would be
Goomba.
great.
DK.
That'd be hilarious.
Piranha
I
Plant.
know it'd be
Dude,
great.
no, yeah, Goomba would be the equivalent of Piranha Plant getting into Smash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. I think it'd be funny though.
Facts.
Or hear me out, Chain Chomp also would be pretty nice, pretty nutty.
So
Isn't Chain Chomp
Well,
an
we
item
got-
though?
It's
Yeah.
Double Dash.
they
Technically,
basically
it's
said it
I
would
think we
just
count
be
it as an
characters who
obstacle,
are-
Yeah.
Fair enough.
They
not a
basically said
character.
it will be who has driven before.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Wait, do they say that?
They said,
They said returning drivers.
which
Oh,
would Tor
they're
when
only returning drivers.
Yeah.
Oh, well then never
So
mind.
no Goku.
No go.
Bruh, did you ever have any hope for Goku? Bro, when's my boy Saitama getting into Mario Kart? My favorite Nintendo character, that one.
For real, bro. He was in Fortnite, bro, and Fortnite's on the Switch, so obviously Nintendo.
Stop. You're done there.
you're canceled.
Yep, you're most assuredly canceled.
Darn, not again.
Oh yeah, once
Again.
again.
So,
I would like
All
to
the-
sacrifice my bid for in character and instead beg Nintendo to do another car crossover and put Hondas in the game, because then I would
Dude,
probably
Type
play
R,
another like 20 hours, if I'm being honest.
Facts.
Just in that car.
I would be down for another car crossover.
Imagine them putting Hondas in the game and they don't put the Type R in.
Honda.
Wouldn't
Yeah,
that
it's
just
just
be hilarious?
just like a freaking CRV.
Yeah, you you get a CRV, you get a pilot, and then you get a Accord.
Great.
Yep.
Great.
The
So-
most fuel efficient ones we can think.
So if we
Well, the
remove
pilot's not, but the
costumes,
CRV and the Accord.
there's actually 18 drivers that it could be. It's the
If they
full
did
kit.
another car crossover, though, I would definitely, probably my top choice would be Acura, because I wanna drive an NSX in Mario Kart. That'd be amazing.
Yeah, I mean, I've got a lot of dreams for what I'd want to see there, but in terms of what's
Yeah.
likely, it would, if they did another one, it'd probably be
Oh yeah,
either, like,
100%.
Cadillac or like some kind of high. Like if they're gonna go like a Mercedes route again, then like BMW and Audi are easy guesses, but like Cadillac or Corvette or
Yeah. Oh yeah, if they did
Whatever.
Corvette, that'd be. Oof.
anyway, Alex, what were you saying?
There's that list of 14. There's actually 4 other drivers that have been in the series, but none of them are in 4. So they're like a lot less likely. But
Okay.
it's Paratroopa from Double Dash, Rob from DS, and then Honey Queen and Wiggler from 7. But since they're not in tour, I don't see any of them getting in except maybe Rob as like
The specialty character.
yeah, and even
Yeah.
then they might not do Rob just because of how hard it would be to put him on a bike.
It's not that hard. Have him connected to the bike.
Dude, they figured out.
Yeah. Just take off the thrusters and connect his neck thing to the pole where the seat goes.
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
Yeah.
Look, I mean, if the Wii can have Rosalina and Luma, then I think we are at a point where we can have Rob on a bike.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Imagine if we get Luma as a driver.
That'd be awesome.
I think that'd be
That
hilarious.
would be cool.
Luma, but without Rosalina.
Yeah.
Technicality.
Dude, I think honestly we need to get one of the rabbits in.
What the hell did you just say?
The rabbits.
You're off the show.
Yeah, I kind of figured.
Boo, get off the
What?
stage.
We get the rabid Luma. I forgot what it's
Oh
called.
my god.
From the
no.
new one.
No.
Dude, actually though, if we're to do like one of those kind of reps, I would be down for Kirby. Kirby would be cool. He's technically-
Kirby would be interesting.
That's
It
that's
doesn't-
an easy
but he-
crossover fit.
He has
Yeah.
I feel like any of the first party characters that are me costumes
Mm.
all
Yeah.
have
Captain
decent
Falcon.
chance.
I mean,
Yeah,
we've got the
Dude, Captain
course and
Falcon
we've got the cart. We might
100.
as well just put him in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kill F Zero off completely and just put him in Mario Kart for the time
I'm
being.
down for that. I'm down for that.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Any other bids?
Who
I
else
think
do
I'm
want?
done.
I would like-
based on like the idea of returning character.
I don't really
Yeah.
have many preferences other than I want to see Diddy Kong.
I was thinking about it. Okay, so not Goomba, but Spiky Goomba. He'll
Bruh.
get trust from Paper
I-
Mario.
From
Okay,
Paper
but-
Mario.
They
Paper Mario.
have-
You know what? Screw it. Paper Mario.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy. We already
Wait,
have.
hold up. This photo doesn't have Retro Mario on it.
We already have 3.
Don't I did create the photo.
I know you didn't,
Mario's
but
in
like
already.
we-
Metal Mario.
I think Retro Mario would be
Mario.
interesting,
Thing is
but
also,
it would have to
like,
be.
I think I think they counted that as just.
I don't
Mario,
think it'd
but
look right to have a
Donkey Kong Jr.
retro
Is not in.
Mario on
Yeah, it is
a
kinda
non-retro
off-putting.
like vehicle. That would not look right.
That would look hilarious.
Also, Donkey Kong Jr. is not happening. Like, let's be
No.
honest, guys.
Now
Yeah, for real.
Nabbit, maybe. I doubt it, but maybe.
Really unlikely. but
I think
maybe.
he does have
uh,
a chance.
I think if Captain Toad happens, he's gonna end up being a costume.
I would love Captain Toad though.
Probably.
Bro.
Yeah,
Dude,
actually,
Toad's
we already
worth-
have Toad, so if we get Captain Toad as a Toad costume, that's chill.
Dude, if they
He's
do
actually
costumes,
counted as
I'm so
heavier
down.
in Tor.
Interesting.
That makes sense because of his backpack.
Yeah,
Mm.
that's why he's split. Unlike there's a ton of costumes in Tor, but they're not listed here. But Captain Toad is counted as a different character, which is why he's here.
Honestly, like it's not a character per se, but give Toad the option to be other Toad colors.
Yeah,
So
That
let's
yeah,
do
that's a
that.
good.
Give him real costumes. Give him like Toadsworth. Give him like.
Toadsworth would be awesome. They won't do
That'd be
it, but it'd
hilarious.
They won't do it because of the effort involved, but
Sad.
I think Toadsworth would be good.
Or hasn't been seen in forever.
He
Yeah,
died.
dude, Toadsworth's
Yeah,
dead, bro. There's
He
no
died.
way.
He was old.
Bonk.
That happens.
No, he's see him Mario. Let's bring him back so then Toad can be playable in Mario Party.
I like how we started the show with Chunky Kong is alive, and now we're ending or towards the
Toadsworth
end of
is
it,
dead.
and Roseworth is dead.
The Mario iceberg thickens.
Dude, no, hear me out. Among Us in Mario Kart.
No,
Yeah, I think we're at a bit.
I'm
You're
not.
literally the only person who would keep playing Mario Kart at that point.
Look, if we're okay. If we're getting an indie character, it's going to be Shovel Knight.
That makes
Like,
sense.
Pac-Man.
That and that's. Did you say
Oh,
Pac-Man?
Pac-Man.
Let's,
Yeah.
no,
Pac-Man has
like
a Mii
if we
costume.
count
Oh,
GX,
Yeah, I
we
know,
can
but
do-
screw it.
Let's
I
do
want Pac-Man.
GX.
No, I'm just
GX
saying, like,
now
yeah,
that's
he
officially
does have a
licensed.
chance.
He is
Just 'cause he has
technically a
a
returning driver.
chance doesn't mean that.
He's a returning driver by
Oh, no.
technicality.
Who,
Mm.
Pac-Man?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
he's on the arcade.
See,
So he
Technicalities.
I doubt it, but, he could.
But the taiko drums are also on the arcade. Do you really think the taiko drums are gonna be?
Dude, the Taiko imagine?
that would be so sick. Not gonna lie.
I'm
That'd
so
be
down.
freaking hilarious.
I hate Taiko. I'm so bad at it.
Yeah.
Skill issue.
Yeah.
You're right. It is. I
Skill
suck at it. I ain't gonna play something I'm bad at.
That's fair. That's fair.
All right. Well, I think that's going to end the show for us here this week. Thank you so much for listening. We hope you enjoyed the show. Please share us with a friend. We post every Wednesday, 7 a.m. Central Standard Time, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, youtube.com/StormwindGames. Anywhere that you listen to podcasts, you can find us. Add us on Twitter at AllNightGamers with a K. Let us know what you think about Sony and Microsoft. Do they both suck? Do they sound like screaming children to you too? I'm pretty sure that's a confident theory. Do you like Wave 4 of the Mario Kart DLC? What characters do you want to see? And why is it taiko drums?
Why is it?
And
I do-
we'll be here next week for more gaming
Dude.
talk. So thank you guys so much. Bye bye.
Yeah. Let
Hey.
us know, bro. Taiko drums and Goku. I mean,
Bad.
Bro.
Hold down in the comments.
Alright. Y'all have a
Goodbye.
good one.